Hi, my name is Rachel Stanley-Williams, and I am a female business owner. Many women, just like me, start a business as a way to overcome challenges they face in the corporate world. Those challenges might be work-life balance, barriers to job advancement, lack of recognition, or unfair evaluations. But entrepreneurship isn't so simple. In fact, only 36.3% of all privately held businesses in the U.S. are women-owned. Female-owned businesses are 12.9% more likely to close, 52.6% less likely to have profits of at least $10,000, and 31.1% less likely to hire employees. Female-owned businesses report 80% lower mean sales than male-owned businesses. That means for every dollar of product sold by a male, a female only sells about 20 cents. And that's true across every industry. But the success of these businesses is critical to the women, their families, their employees, and the economy. If only 1/4 of the women-owned businesses in New York City with no employees added just one employee in the next 3 years, they would collectively create more than 94,000 new jobs. Relationship marketing can help female business owners build strong customer relationships as a means of gaining a competitive advantage. Here's what we know. There are gender differences in business performance. Like I said, females only sell 20 cents of product for every dollar of product sold by a male. This generally is attributed to gender bias across all industries. Gender bias in startup funding, gender bias in winning new customers and new work, and gender bias even in employees picking a boss. Women find it more difficult to hire quality employees than a male. We also know that networking is key to success. Business is dynamic and requires constant new ideas and customers to survive. And marketing must adapt to the modern economy. Businesses cannot rely on continuous product development to keep up as the competitors grow and become more similar in product or outcome. In other words, something has to change in order to remain competitive. It costs nearly 5 times as much to acquire a new customer as it does to keep an existing one. And new customers buy only 20% as much as existing customers. If a female-owned business could increase customer retention by 5 to 10% a year, their profits would nearly double. So, how does relationship marketing work? First, commitment plays a critical role in maintaining long-term networking or customer relationships. Confidence and social benefits have significant and positive effects on commitment, which plays that critical role. But something interesting to note is that geographical location of the business to the contact does not matter. That means that women can create relationships from anywhere in the world, from home, the office, their child's baseball game, halfway around the world, because geographical location of the business does not matter, thanks to our modern technology and the internet. Gratitude is another fundamental component of buyer-seller relationships that helps build, maintain, and transform relationships. So gratitude is one tactic that business owners can use to create a relationship with their customer. Gratitude for their business, their referrals, and simply their friendship. Relationship marketing builds trust, which builds a strong customer base, which is a competitive advantage for small businesses. So, how can these women leverage relationship marketing to get ahead and overcome barriers like gender bias? First, they should generate a list of contacts. They can do this by writing down or using a digital system to come up with a list of every single person they know in their network and people that their network knows that they haven't met yet. Every single person has the potential to support their business as a customer, a referral, or a knowledge bank. Every single person can help a female small business owner. Next, they need to get organized. They need to find a system that works to reach out to every single contact in a consistent and professional way. They should make contact with every person on their list from somewhere between 60 to 120 days, depending on the contact. They might reach out about, asking for a referral, sharing new information about their business, but more importantly, reaching out to ask about the contact and see how they're doing and if the business owner can do anything to help them. It's really important when making contact that the conversation isn't always about the business. It's the key to relationship marketing is that you're building trust with your network. And that means reaching out for them instead of for yourself. But knowing and trusting the system that if you stay top of mind and you build trust, that they're going to think of you when they finally need your product or they hear of somebody that does. You are going to be the first that comes to mind. Next, they need to follow up consistently every 60 to 120 days depending on the contact. Sometimes it might even be once a year or every 6 months. The most important thing is to create a follow-up schedule and stick to it. Time is slippery, and once it starts to slip away, lots of business owners turn around and realize it's been a year since they followed up with a great customer or a great prospect. It's important to get organized so that no one falls through the cracks. Finally, these business owners need to grow their network daily. That means meeting new people, getting out of their house or the office, and talking to people face to face, or getting out into webinars, getting into social media platforms and reaching out to people that they don't know yet. The reason it's so important to grow their network every single day is because women tend to have a smaller but deeper network than men. Men tend to have a wider, broader network of acquaintances. And in business, that's benefiting them. Women need to grow their network to get to know a large number of people across a variety of industries, because every single person that they know has the potential to be a customer, referral, or knowledge bank. But consistency is key. As soon as things start falling through the cracks, business owners will see the negative effects. It is so important to put in a little bit of work every single day to reach out, follow up, grow their network, and see big results over time. Anyone can do this regardless of industry or location. And another benefit is that relationship marketing requires little overhead, which leads to a higher return on investment. But time and consistency are the assets. It's also its biggest weakness. So recommendations are that female business owners should build their network list, begin connecting with others, and expand their network daily to grow their business. But more study is needed to demonstrate causal relationships between building network bridges and increasing business revenue. It's also needed to understand what kind of relationship marketing activity is most effective for female business owners. Is that phone calls? Is it in-person meetings, text messages, emails? What specific type of activity would create the best return on investment? And more study is needed to know at what size business traditional marketing is more effective, because relationship marketing is most effective for smaller businesses. For larger businesses with thousands and thousands of customers, prospects, or contacts, relationship marketing might not be the best fit because they can reach so many more people with traditional marketing than relationship marketing. It's also recommended to share this research with female business owners throughout all industries through business magazines, resources, blogs, and social media. Women are currently facing challenges like gender bias and lack of funding to be successful in their businesses. Relationship marketing is one way that they can overcome these challenges and be successful anyway. So, female business owners are critical to the economy, yet they face great challenges in starting a business and sustaining it. These business owners struggle to get off the ground and expand and face bias at every turn. Relationship marketing is one way to build a committed network that will support the business owner for years to come.